Hello. Oh my gosh, why is my voice kind of hoarse? Hi, Alpharin, and I think Coffee Bug is here. And Gino, hello. Hi, Yui. And Suspicious Deviled Eggs, thank you so much for joining the stream. How are you? I hope everyone is doing well. I actually am thinking about what to talk about. I might like play a game or something, but I have to sort of decide on it. I do have like Uma Musume, but I don't know. My horses are kind of, they're just okay. You know? Hold on, let me lower this. There we go. Just testing out my sound. How are you, Coffee? Thank you so much, by the way, for helping me. I have found that I've slowly needed to add more rules, especially regarding the tarot stream. But this stream will be more chill since we're not doing tarot readings. I could do pendulum readings, but I didn't prepare my setup, so you won't see my hands. You're just gonna have to trust me. Nice to meet you, no problem. I hope that you can stop by on Sunday. I have a collab stream on Sunday. I posted about it on Instagram, and it's gonna be the first collab, I think, that I've ever had. So yeah, that's all. But I hope everyone's okay. I've been very I'm a little bit overwhelmed because finals are coming up, so I have to catch up with everything. Yeah, I'll have to take your word. I do have a digital tarot deck here, but I don't have the setup for it, unfortunately. So yeah. Oh my gosh, right. I played volleyball. We won, surprisingly. It's kind of cool because when I started playing maybe 2 weeks ago, started practicing in my class, I didn't know how to serve. So it would either not go through the net or it would go out of bounds. But now I think because I've been practicing more, I was actually able to make our team gain like 4 to 5 points just from my serves. So I'm very happy about that. But I do need to work on my receiving. It's kind of it's a rare occurrence for me to be able to properly receive the volleyball. But I think that will also come with practice because I was mostly practicing the serving. So yeah. I failed to serve earlier in volleyball. I'm gonna cry. Oh my gosh, did you also have volleyball? Oh my gosh. It's actually really fun when you kind of find your footing a little bit, but there's definitely an uncomfortable beginner process to it. Yeah, oh my gosh. I guess everyone has a similar program. Oh my gosh, what? I just got an assignment. That's weird. So yeah, what else happened? I have a really bad stomachache. I don't know if this stream will be too long, but you know, I just wanted to ask everyone like how they're doing, how things are going right now. I still have some clients to answer, actually, so you know, it's all of that jazz. And what else? Good news. Some of the reports that I did so far the reports that I did so far did well. So academically, things are all right. Things are chill. I've been preparing for the collab stream with Ren. I think Ren did visit the stream last time during our tarot reading, I believe. Was it tarot? Or was it the tree game? I think it was tarot. But yeah, we'll be collabing with him. We'll be doing a sound test as well. So I'm still in decompression mode, overstimulated from the sussy con last Sunday. So what happened? What happened at the convention? I haven't attended a convention in a long time. I've always wanted to read tarot for people as a VTuber at conventions, but I don't know how to do that. I mean, I would probably need someone else to be there for me and to hold the tablet and probably set things up, but I don't know. The only thing I have is an iPad and I don't think it'll be able to do that. So yeah, what is a sussy con? That's funny. We could do like a really chill pendulum reading, but that's only yes or no. There isn't really much depth unless I like pick up on extra energies. Also, I don't have a setup, so you're going to see my keyboard, my Kingdom Hearts mat, and then I'll need to open my camera. Quite a lot of people. It was very chill. Surprisingly, the attendees there were more disciplined. Were there like cosplayers and people like that? You should definitely ask your friends who set up booths in cons. It's common to share a booth anyway. Yeah, I think that's the much smarter thing to do. I just don't really know. Well, I do have like one VTuber friend in real life, but I don't think she's ever set up anything at a convention. But it would be cool, right, to like read tarot for people as a VTuber. But yeah, I would definitely need to like hire someone to help me out. But I don't know how the setup would be, so. Oh my gosh, you do. That's perfect then. Lots of cosplayers, lots of bunny iterations of various characters. Oh god. You know what? As long as everyone's having fun, I guess. What is the next convention? What's the next big convention? What I did that last Sunday for my friend. I see. Yeah, I think it would be really fun to read tarot. I think that the rates though for the tarot reading in person would be different because it's a different, you know, atmosphere, I think, different kind of exchange, so that would be cool. I also met a tarot reader in a con during 2023 or 2024. You know, surprisingly, I've never had my tarot cards read at a convention. I think it would be fun. This weekend is Otaku Pop Fest. Then there's Toy Con in June. Wait, so Coffee, you specialize in building booths? Maybe I can message you. Because I've had this plan. Actually, my friend gave me that idea of me reading tarot for people. So that would be really cool. If somehow that could be pulled off. Oh, by the way, is the music too loud? Or is there music at all? I don't know, because from my end, I don't really see the sound coming off in the bar, but I don't know. I think it's different for everybody. Or it's different for me and for you guys, so. Okay, good. It's really low. I set the volume really low. I don't know. Might have to do with the Focusrite thing. What else? What else happened with you guys? I have to go to a research conference tomorrow. I'm so tired. I'm really tired from today and kind of everything that's been going on, like just mentally, emotionally. Yeah, thank you, Yalfarin. How about you? What's up? Is there any news? I'm kind of excited about this one final we have because we have to create like a children's story. Actually, I already created the children's story, but we have to make like some kind of animation or like a comic of sorts. Now something visual, right? And that, I don't know, I'm excited about that because I like drawing and I like doodling. It'll be fun. If you want a booth, you know how to reach me. Alright, definitely. I'll keep that in mind. Semester's about to end for me and I'm worried if I pass all of my subjects. Oh my god, I get you. We have our final scheduled as well, so I'm a bit, you know, I'm also thinking about that. We have everything scheduled and I'm just thinking, you know, I schedule ahead of time, like when I'm gonna work on XYZ, right? No worries, Lemon. It's just chill. I was actually asking Coffee and Yalfarin if they'd be game for a pendulum reading. But I would need to set up, I'd have to like, prepare my camera. It would be very, there's like no proper setup. But again, you know, pendulum readings are like, they don't really add as much nuance compared to tarot, because it's just yes or no. Maybe I should be less worried because your card said I'll pass all of them. I think you'll be fine. Normally, I find that the students that worry the most about their grades actually do pretty well. And the ones that like don't care, they're kind of the ones who are cooked. You know what I mean? Maybe it's because like the ones that don't care, like they usually have like a lot of absences or they show little to no effort. So where's Yui the bully? I think she's having dinner. So I haven't had dinner yet. I usually eat after stream actually, which is like kind of late. But anyways, Lemon, how are you? How's everything going with life? I need to drink a bit of water soon. I don't know. What happened lately? I'm trying to recall if there's any news. How is Sophie? I'm happy we won the volleyball game. But I need to work on my receiving, you know? It's so funny what goes in my head is like, I gotta make the high Q boys proud. But the serving, I think I got the hang of it. I mean, I've improved a lot more compared to before. But yeah, receiving it's a little trickier, especially because I'm on the shorter side. I could see like definitely, especially for the men or the guys, like they're usually taller. They're all taller than me, but so they kind of have an easier time with overhand receiving. Tired, sleepy, rushing my internship project and all that. Oh, how's that going? What do you have to do for an internship project? Do you have to like prepare a resume or something? Yeah, we won. And I think we're having another tournament. Oh god, we're having another tournament next week. And we will be competing against the other winning team because there's 4 in total. So yeah. Oh gosh. It's so sayang because there's one guy on our team who's really good at volleyball, but he's always absent. Like at this point, I'm surprised that he wasn't dropped from the class. Oh, prep a resume and interview. Are you excited for that? You know, I've been told that OJT is actually the most important part of college because I think it's what reflects the real world the most. So I'm sure you'll do well. I think all of you guys will be fine. So I kind of have a fun announcement to make. I have a new service coming up and I already have the layout for everything on the website, but I just need to ask the developer to properly include it. But I'm going to be offering astrology readings. Wahoo! And I'm very excited because I like to read charts for people. But because tarot is my main thing, I'm kind of offering it similarly to how I answer tarot readings. So it's like a 3 and 5 question options. But yeah, I don't really right now I don't read timing, or I don't read transits. I'm not really comfortable offering services for that. So feng shui, you know what, we were talking about that in class before, and I think my classmates were asking me what that was, and my understanding, right, it's like it's kind of how the placement of certain objects or furniture and colors affect energy, or affect overall energy. But again, I really only know the basics. Like, I know don't place your bed in the, what did they call it? The corpse? Was it the corpse position? So your feet shouldn't be facing the door, something like that. And then there's also a placement apparently where you can sit in the classroom to, I think, like obtain, you know, optimum vitality and things like that. So I think it's like not that near the door, but we have to search for it. Should ask your prof if you're either helped or do it all yourself. And find a friend or two. Being alone is hell. I got lucky, I got another. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, there's some people I think who have already prepared working at a specific place, but I don't know if the slots are limited or anything. So I think I found a place already, and I'm gonna ask a friend if they want to join me. OJT students from another school, help me. Don't put your feet, yeah, facing the door. Feng Shui also says women lazing around the house brings in wealth. Why do I see that? Yeah, I see that being a rule, I guess. Hi Yui, how are you? Bed shouldn't be facing doors. Headboard should be pointed towards the person's yin for that year. Oh, there are a lot to memorize. How about colors? There's also, I mean, I only know colors when it comes to spell work, but yes, we have 3 mods now. I will especially need you guys during the tarot streams. I have found it was quite a little bit more crowded last time than usual, so I would need like a little extra help. So thank you again, Coffee. I'm also familiarizing myself with like commands, stuff like that. So never make lemon a mod. Red is lucky, mostly in feng shui. Colors vary depending on the year. Okay, I don't have knowledge on feng shui. But does it also cover like Chinese zodiacs, like the year of the dragon, year of the horse, all of that? Yeah, we need what do you call this? Someone who's good with the commands. And yeah, I mean, I'm happy that we met like some new people, and there's new people coming in, but at the same time we have to just be vigilant of anyone spamming, anyone breaking rules, you know, all of that. So that's all. Trying to recall. Oh my gosh, I had cake. I had cake yesterday. I don't know. And then when I had it, I was like, oh my gosh, Yui bakes cake. Or Yui's boyfriend does that. You had cake too. But today I had oh my gosh, I didn't really eat that much today. I have to eat after the stream. I need to have dinner. But earlier today I had like empanada. Ooh, you have sister's cake. What's the tea? What's your tea? Don't worry, Lemon. If Yui times you out, I will untime you. My Gcash is open. Just making a little business here and there. What's your tea, guys? You guys have gossip? Some tea? You know, light gossip, obviously. Nothing heavy. But I do, because summer's approaching, Oh, at the same time, I'm also taking OJT, so hopefully I'll be able to balance things. But I do want to start uploading on YouTube. I have some ideas for YouTube, and I'm excited about the astrology service. I'm not really sure if like as many people would be interested in it, so yeah. I found out why Neo-senpai hates dating and why he always has a glove in his right hand. Now that the latter, I didn't know. I didn't know he had a glove. But let me know, why does he hate dating? Is there anyone in chat who doesn't like dating? I feel like most people want to date someone. They want to date someone, or they want to get out of a toxic situation. Something like that. I'm just gonna drink water, okay? Hold on a sec. It looks like I'm sleeping when I'm getting my water. You're just gonna be given a project and be tasked to be told, can you go and tell or get me someone? Okay. Although for love, hers sounded pretty hectic. Like it seemed like people were really relying on her so early on. But I hope that mine is like that, Lemon. I hope it's just chill. I'd imagine it would be. Because I plan to probably do a OJT in a university. Quick tea, my OG Sagittarius is coming home for a visit. Are you guys gonna hang out again? Oh, he has a friend who got cheated on. Eee. I get that. I get how that would feel. I never went through the same experience, but sometimes you learn from other people, you know, and you feel for other people. Depends on the major. Oh, depends on the major you're on. I might be pretty chill. And he has a scar on his right hand that he hates, apparently. That's why he hides it. I hope you're gonna be fine. I think so. I think I'll be okay. I'm just a bit tired. I'm tired from today, and just trying to navigate through kind of a lot that has been going on. But I am pretty excited for Sunday. I still hope you guys can make it. I'm gonna be still reading tarot and probably playing a game, so. Oh my gosh, what happened? My old high school's gonna have a get-together, definitely. Oh, that's fun. Man, I haven't really seen any of my old classmates. Not in a long time. I think that, like, oh my gosh, someone I know is getting married. That's crazy. It's okay, it's okay. As long as it's not repetitive, because I noticed, especially during tarot readings, it gets distracting when it's like always @ing me, always tagging me. So that's why I added that as a rule. No worries. Tagging is okay as long as it's not incessant, you know, not going on too much, because it's distracting for me. Oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you. Did I tell you guys that I like bought chips? I bought Cheesy and Clover. I love them. They're good. Tag Lemon 2,000 times. Actually, how are the two of you doing? Have you guys been playing any video games? Any new video games? Actually, guys, I'm planning later tonight, actually, because I added it to my wish list. I'll be buying, what's the name? Hold on. Where's my wish list? It's a multiplayer game, I think. Dang it. Okay, I did not add it to my wish list. Wait. REPO? I wanted to play that. So, oh no, it's not Among Us. It's REPO? Repo? Is that how to say it? Yeah, that one. I've never played it, by the way, so it's fun and cute. Okay, because that's the game that Ren and I will be playing on Sunday. And I saw it on Steam, and I don't know. I was like, maybe we should play this. Oh, you can't play it? How come? It looks really cute, though. I was seeing, I mean, I didn't really watch the playthrough that much because I was multitasking, but I did see like some VTubers play it. I got home at 7 p.m. and either sleep or stay awake at 3 a.m. and I wake up at 5 a.m. Oh gosh. Wait a minute. Is anyone else's sleep schedule messed up? Because Lemon, my sleep schedule is also quite like disarrayed right now, and my friend has insomnia. So I don't know if is there something going on like in the stars that's making everybody kind of sleep deprived and making their sleep schedules topsy-turvy. No PC. I'm stuck in the hospital. Oh god. I could play games with mobile version. I see. It's alright. We could, you know, could still always hang out in other ways. Oh, you sleep for 12 hours? You're so lucky. I think though, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but there was somebody that said that studies that stated that people needed, what is it, 7 hours of sleep. That was mostly more fitting for men, but for women it's actually supposed to be more. So I think they're actually putting more research into that. I guess which would make sense, right? Aw. But don't risk your health, alright, Yui? My gosh, I envy you, Yalfarin. I remember one time my body clock, I mean, I've learned this, that when you find that your sleep schedule is all messed up, your body clock will just naturally fix itself at some point. It happened to me one time, like, well, I don't know, maybe it's because I told myself at like 8 p.m. that I was gonna take a nap, and then I ended up sleeping overnight. Then I woke up in the early morning. It definitely affects your mental health. At least for me, it puts a positive effect on it, because I think of the circadian rhythm and things like that, right? Sleep. What is this you call sleep? Architect Neo Senpai. He's an architect? I didn't know that. That's so impressive. Can you tell Neo Senpai that the friends that I made in architecture, like, they have school from morning until evening. They're like some of the most stressed out people I've ever met. A few months. I don't know with me. I think it's sporadic. You know, maybe sometimes every couple weeks. You know, I can't give like a distinct time frame. But I'm really excited for you, Lemon. I mean, I would ask you where you're doing OJT, but I don't know if that's like doxing. I don't know if that's like going too far. So, I'm just like, I am kind of excited about OJT. And what else happened today, guys? Ooh, I went to this like really fun cafe, but they don't have food. It's only drinks, and I wanted like, it's a different vibe from Starbucks, but you know, they have that vibe where they like sell caps and oversized shirts on the side. I'm like, that's great and all, but I want pastries. But the ambience is very chill. I was like, thanks, like, you guys have coffee, you have juice and tea, all of that, but where's the food? He's never stressed unless I put a bed in front of a door in Minecraft. Apparently putting a door in front of a bed is bad. Is it bad, Coffee Bug? Is that bad in feng shui? Like, in reality? You can ask me anytime, or Love. I will ask you guys when the time comes. I think I'll have OJT this summer, so... Oh my gosh, Love. I will... You know what? I think like even many years from now, I'm going to remember Love's hilarious Your Name story with the CEO. The manhwa story. Watering hole? Is that what it's called? It gives that what's that place in Manila, the one that has the gallery? Fresh and something. What starts with an F? Maybe some of you guys know it. I forgot the name of it, but they have like, it's like an art gallery, but they also sell like shirts and caps and shoes, like these Nike shoes that are way too big for me. For tips and mistakes you do not want to make. Oh no, Lemon, here's the problem. I think our prof who's managing that class, or like for OJT, I think he's the prof that's like too chill. That's like, and I know that sounds great, you know, but it is a problem when the prof is like too lenient, because you don't really learn that much from them, and then you end up needing to teach yourself. It's that kind of prof that gives a vibe where you think you'd be good friends with them, but as a professor, it's a bit, you know, you would want them to kind of have put in more effort. It's not bad if you put a door on every wall. Okay. I just like triggering Neo-senpai with architecture shenanigans. Is that bad? No, it's alright. It's just mischievous. He gets really mad. Maybe he's, I don't know, maybe he wants things a certain way because of all the training he's going through in school. No, not that one. Darn it, I really forgot the name of that art gallery. Can I just like Google it for a quick second? I don't know if you guys can hear the clicking. Secret Fresh. Have you guys been there or heard of it? The Secret Fresh art gallery. Anyway, pretty sure that's what it's called. Yeah, they have an Instagram. So I don't know, I'm an Instagram lass. Yeah, they sell like shoes and like these the artists sell their paintings and figurines. Very talented though. Yeah, Focky keyboard. I love this keyboard. I think it's like one of my favorite purchases that I made. Oh no, Yui! Where's Bubsky? The generous Bubsky. Kubao Expo art, shirts and caps, etc. No, not that one. It's Secret Fresh, but that sounds really fun. Come to Sophie's stream. Should I do ASMR? You know, I think I told you guys this already. But if I was like a different type of content creator, I think I would like to do ASMR, because it's my guilty pleasure. I like to watch the slime ASMR and like the ones with the candle wax coating, all of that. I don't know, it's just relaxing. I think I've been there. It's nice there. It's really cold inside though, because they have to keep it that way to preserve the paintings. I've seen those. I saw the Trisha Paytas one. The roleplay ASMR where she was like at a tavern or something. And her accent was like a mix of Italian, New Jersey, and like British. It was so funny. But yeah, ASMR would be really cool. Maybe I could do like tarot ASMR or something. Is 30% off Twitch like this? Honestly, Twitch is such a poop head sometimes. I've experienced some poop head moments with Twitch. Your voice fits it, not gonna lie. I think you could pull it off. Thank you. I think it would be super fun. Because it's also, I don't know, it's something that I like to watch. It depends. I don't think it's considered ASMR, but it's just a mukbang. I don't like watching those like Nikocado types of videos. It's, you know, too gluttonous in my opinion. But I like the ones with like the cakes, like the moon cakes, all of that. Just, you know, in fine moderation. Actually, what happened to Nikocado? Is he? I know that he lost like a bunch of weight, and then he said, "I'm 2 steps ahead of you," and that's it. I mean, that's very impressive though that he was able to do that, but at the same time, very concerning. I know Bubsky. What do you call this? I was like, oh my gosh, I'm streaming already. Like the last stream felt like it was just like a few days ago, even less. How how are you, Bubsky? I'm just catching up with everyone. We're talking about different things. We're talking about OJT, art gallery, our new mod. Oh yeah, it's Thursday. Almost Friday. Yeah, he got thinner. I do know some of the lore. Some of the Nikocado lore. I do know he was like a professional violinist, and he was really good at playing the violin, but he was struggling financially, just trying to get gigs. And then he opted to do like mukbang. He was like vegan. And I think it was a mix of him finding out that he wasn't getting enough views from doing vegan mukbangs. Sorry. And also probably his brain wanting to eat meat, right? After refraining from it for so long. Yeah, he was a vegan. It's so weird because, you know, you see all of the more recent videos he's made, and it's kind of surprising. Actually, it's very surprising. But yeah, he eventually just broke, and then he started transitioning, right, to eating meat, and I'm assuming probably started eating like eggs and byproducts first, and then the meat. And then it got. I think that he found that when he binged on food, then that's when more views and money came in, so couldn't stop. But I don't know. What if all of that was just like a PSA for something? What if he's a vegan trying to prove a point? He is 2 steps ahead. I've been applying left and right. Are we all taking OJ's tea? Oh my gosh, good luck to us. Lemon says it can be a bit stressful. I feel like that makes it sadder. Has anyone been vegan here? In the chat? I unlocked an emote. Which one? The stressed one? Or the worried one? Something impressive about his weight loss. Yeah, I know, right? He didn't lose it in a rapid pace. He did it slowly. I think his skin did sag, actually, and he had to have like surgery. But if anything, I guess that he was able to hide it pretty well, or at least it didn't sag as much as you would assume, right? Because considering how much he was sort of flaunting all of the fat that he gained, it felt like kind of disturbing, like we're in some kind of Black Mirror episode. OJT, kind of excited for it. Not excited for the possible stress that might come with it. If your internship advisor is not gonna help you get a company, be prepared to knock on companies left and right. Oh geez. Oh no. Yeah, I'll try to ask my classmates if they could help. Because I think, in our case, because we take literature, so we actually have the option to also just work at the school library, or to work in the, you know, whatever other campuses, so. Maybe he did magic. Oh yeah, Twitch is not treating you well. It didn't treat me well either, because I wanted to say hi to VTubers, and then sometimes it doesn't show that I follow them, or you know, things like that. Like I don't get the alert doesn't show up. I'm like, dang it, Twitch. What about me? Sorry, what's that pertaining to? You're luckier than most of us. Yeah, maybe I should just like grab that library job. But you know, you did say also it's because of the course, so maybe that's like the, I guess, lucky aspect of it. We did talk about like what we're going to do after graduation, or at least my professor asked us that. It was interesting to hear what other people had in mind. Was it Love who had CEO? Yes. I have tea on my end that is kind of like it. Can you tell us, please? We're here for the tea. I want to hear all of the tea. Bonk lemon vampire. I meant if Yui be CEO, she's gonna give everyone 1 month sub, but me. I think you're right. Is that true? Oh my gosh. Love stories, it's so it parallels a manhwa so much. And it has that like that funny that parody art style, like with the Dorito chip face. Is it not anxiety inducing when asked what I want to do in my future? Is it scary for you guys? Hi Cascavel. Hi, how are you? Hope you can hang out with us. We're just chatting right now. And maybe I'll do a pendulum reading just for fun. Lemon's gonna pay extra. I was applying for a voluntary internship and I got accepted, so the CEO talked to me. I think it was a standard protocol. Oh, did you pick up on any, I don't know, any vibes that they were attracted to you or anything? What is it with the CEOs and their is it like a power, what do you call it, a power play? No! Oh my god, I hate that for you, Yalfarin. Unless you like them. But even then, I don't like the whole power dynamic. Yeah, don't think. Oh my god, you have a daddy too. Oh my god. Oh no. But like, he was gonna raise my allowance, so okay, wait. I support women's rights and wrongs. Okay, you could play it. I'm being so messy. Like, you could go along with it. I don't know if you'd need to flirt with them though. What if you just knew how to strategically distance yourself? You know what I mean? You know what? I don't mind as long as I keep things professional. Do it. In this economy. I hope that I can too. Currently, I feel like warmed over. What happened? What's been happening with life? I think everyone's been feeling lower lately. I'm not going to say names, obviously, because I can't do that. But with some of my clients, I noticed that when I read their energies, or when I read the person they're asking about, their energy is like really low. Like, I'll get cards like 10 of Swords. You know, I'll get like 10 of Swords and Lover's Reverse, like a very I think very dejecting energies. If Neo Senpai gets a Twitch account, I'm gonna ask him to give me free subs every month. Will he? But the company was so weird because they had to retract my acceptance for whatever internal problem the company has. Is it a money problem? It was kind of weird-ish at SussyCon last Sunday. One of my friend's fan service was the Princess Carrie. What's the Princess Carrie? They asked if I was gonna do it. Oh no, you have allergies, your eyes, a lot of... Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. Do you have the... what do you call it? The pills for that? I hate that. I also found out, like, lately, only very recently, that I get heat rashes. So, it's not me being maarte, but sometimes I do have to turn on the air condition just so I don't get, like, all of these rashes on my body. It's super annoying. And I was so scared because when I first got that, I thought that I just got bit by something, and then I noticed, like, it's just started spreading over my body. It really sucks. I love it when Akira... Antihistamine, yeah. That helps. I love it when Akira carried me like that. That's cute. Biogesic? Yeah. I used antihistamine, so... You got this, Cascovel. Rooting for you. I know how it feels. Has everyone already had chickenpox? I did. I got it actually, like, later. in life, but it sucked. I hated it. Princess carry, like the bridal carry. Some of the girl attendees would ask if I was gonna be the one doing the carrying. Did you do it for some of them? Would you? That's the question. That'd actually be fun, but I'm too weak to do that. Go, love, go! I'm so happy for you. I'm a little bit delayed with my graduation because I still have like a few minor subjects that I didn't take because I underloaded during my first year. Neo-senpai treats me like a potato sack. I think Neo-senpai loves you like a sister. Still haven't. Oh my gosh, sorry, what was that in relation to? Sorry, we're talking about like different things or different topics. One princess carry, but it was a mutual friend of ours. That's so cute. I was also princess carried one time by a friend, and it was actually fun. Even if... Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh, Cascaville, thank you so much for following. I hope you can join us on Discord as well. It's all for... Actually, we just like chat about whatever goes on in the day and we send memes. Pretty much. I'm behind my graduation too. Oh, 3 years. It happens, you know. Life happens. I know, what do you call this? I knew people who would like shift a lot, so it's fine. I'm so excited to be unemployed. Okay, hear me out, love. Take your masters. Delay the unemployment. I actually would love to take masters, but I want to go ahead to work. I want to work and obviously still do what I'm doing now. Yes, we have a Chocomi. Girls like to be princess carried. I wish Twitch had a loyal viewer perk where we get a free sub. You know what? Do you feel bad about 3 years? I know someone who took 14 years to graduate. I knew another person who took 10 years. As in, they didn't drop out and then come back, but so they were actually athletes. And because they were in their 20s, which is like their prime years, like, right? Like late teens, 20s, that's kind of like the best years you can have as an athlete. They were always going to tournaments, so they were always taking leave of absences and they kept delaying. Yeah, for a really long time. Yeah. But I don't know, now they're doing well though, because their work is actually, it still involves their athletic career. And it was hard because at least like I know for one of them, they were offered a lot of, or they had a lot of really good opportunities for like such big tournaments, so they didn't want to miss out on that. Neo Senpai told me that he had a professor once that was still a student in his 80s. I've heard about that. I know, I've read posts about people who went back to college at like 60 or kind of like in senior age because they just wanted to accomplish that. They wanted to obtain a degree. Yeah, so it's different for everyone. I also know people who just flat out, like, they just dropped out. Like, they didn't like college, so they didn't want to. They were just not into school, or maybe they weren't interested in the course, and they just wanted to have that head start already in life. So that's also okay. The ones I know who did that are actually doing well, but you know, you'd still have to, like, they all worked hard, and they're all street smart, so that also helped immensely. I guess the awkwardness of going LOA for a long time, your blockmates will be younger than you. Yeah, and your professors will be like the same age as you, possibly. But I don't know, I don't think they really cared, because in their case they accomplished like a lot in their athletic careers, so it was just like whatever to them. Yeah, maybe they prefer working and climbing the ladder. It really depends, right, for everyone. So I don't really like have judgment. I wish that the Philippines though had that same system as the states, because they don't go straight into bachelor's, so you can choose to have like a technical degree, an associate's degree, and then a bachelor, so you can kind of climb up to it. Here in the Philippines, it's like when you turn, I don't know, whatever age, 18, 17, 18, then you just jump into doing a bachelor's right away. Like, in my opinion, because like when you're that young, like majority of people that age don't know what they want to do yet. So I think it's like a lot better if they inch towards college slowly, and then they'll, you know, along the way they'll figure it out better, you know, rather than, all right, bachelor's degree, pick your course, you're gonna be stuck here for 4 years. Because like I noticed people shift a lot, they'll drop out, come back, you know, things like that, and there's no blame on them, but yeah. Are you gonna play today? I don't know. I might just chat, but I don't know, unless there's like a game I feel like playing. But I don't know, are you guys into the corpo life? Do you guys like the corporate vibe? I actually really wanted to be a teacher. I wanted to be part of the department in our university, because I do really like my course, but the compensation is like really, really bad. So I feel like I would do it if it was at least decent. How's the volleyball games? Oh, we won. We won, and the serves that I did. What was that? The serves that I did, I think, made us garner around like 4 to 5 points, and I'm really happy about that because I didn't know how to serve before. So they were all good. It's just receiving. I need to work on that. It's a bit tougher, especially considering my height. I need to pull a hinata. I need to jump higher with those overhand serves. Oh, overhand receives. Who makes the best omelets? Oh, Neo Senpai is a good cook. Omu rice, isn't that like hard to make? Diba, that's the one where you have the chopsticks and then you have to mix the egg and then flip it at a specific time. I've seen those on Instagram. I've never tried making it, but everyone was saying like, oh, I end up making like scrambled eggs. No problem, Cascavel. Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you can join us in future streams and on Discord. Who's the server? I want my freedom. I will say, like, I have a lot of clients who do work at corporate, and it can also be very stressful, but they're very, like, they're obviously, because of their work, they're very professional, and they're how do we put it, well spoken, but there's really a lot of tension and competition if you do corpo work. I guess that happens everywhere, but it seems like a different type, different kind of competition there. It's crazy. Wow, he did it first try, the omu rice? Gosh, that's amazing. He does everything. What is there anything he's bad at? What is his weakness? Yeah, there's a lot. Like, I always, like, people are always bickering with their peers, and their peers are always like fighting against each other to get the higher position. Because what happens a lot of times is that people in the higher positions, they leave or they shift to something else, and then the people below them like will crawl to get that job, you know, so they do whatever they can. It's crazy. It's a jungle. That's why I'm concerned how emotionally taxing it is, considering the office politics. That's true. I would say I don't know. I would say, like, make a decision and really stick to it for as long as you can. Like, have as much resilience as you can, and if you really feel it's not for you, you know, even after giving it some time, probably change to something else. Because that's how you grow in life. You know, you have to experiment, try different things, sometimes take risks. You're gonna fail sometimes, but from that failure, you'll know, okay, this was not for me, so I'm not gonna do that again. You know? Neo Senpai's weakness. His mom's baking. Apparently, that's where he learned. That's his weakness? Internship, you'll be fine, but you may or may not hate your boss. Oh no. Bubshki, I might work at our school's library, so... And I like the... Well, actually, the people who work at the library, they are quite stern, but they should be. They are, they want to preserve the space, right, to be quiet and respected, so... I don't blame them. They're just doing their job, and I think it's good. I'd rather go in the army. At least they got a reason to treat you like dirt than a corpo office. That's crazy. You're like, well, if I'm gonna choose the lesser evil, at least there's a reason. Neo said he can easily learn people's recipes. Oh, but not his mom's recipes. Oh, that's his weakness. That reminds me of that Friends episode that I watched. I don't know if you guys watched Friends, but there was an episode where Monica wanted to figure out the chocolate chip recipe to Phoebe's cookies, and Phoebe was saying like, oh, her grandmother said that it was a recipe passed down through generations, but turns out it was just like a Nestle chocolate recipe. Oh, he took culinary. I have so much respect for chefs. I will say, if we're going to talk about another ruthless field, I think culinary is another one. Because I have heard a lot of stories. I have a close friend who was a chef for a really long time. It's crazy. I think if you're going to get into that field, you really have to love it. Because it's, you go through a lot, physically and emotionally. Speaking from experience, corporal work is a lot of downtime, but also sudden moments of just drowning in work. Oh my. Kind of sounds like academia. At least for me, in my case. That must suck. Yeah, culinary. I mean, I think the way like Gordon Ramsay yells at his chefs, I don't think that's always exaggerated. Because apparently they really can be that harsh. To anybody who's in Manila, there is a sushi place in BGC. I don't know the name of the chef though, but it's really, really good. But apparently the chef there is like a total arse. But at the same time, I think that's kind of what got him up there. That, you know, it's what made him, I guess, stand out and push through all of the other competition. Nothing changes, man. We're all in college. This is hell. College is the hell, and it just sustained itself till we die. Hi, Kubria. How are you? Hello, hello. I'm gonna go into carpentry. Oh, hopefully. That's cool. Oh my gosh. What exactly do you plan to do, like, in carpentry specifically? It sounds, well, I don't know, would it be peaceful? Maybe it depends on the project that you're doing. Sorry, I'm back reading right now. So Lemon said he wants dessert. Sorry, by the way, if I can't, like, see, if I don't respond to all the messages, sometimes I'm, like, looking somewhere else, or, like, I'm thinking about something and I don't see what's in the chat. So, hi, Atelier Violet? I love your name. Your name reminds me of the new anime that came out, but I'm waiting for all of the episodes to come out before I watch it, because I like to binge watch. That's what I did with Attack on Titan. So that's why, like, I pulled, like, I don't know about all-nighters, but I'd stay up till, like, maybe 3 a.m. and I'd watch Attack on Titan. Just, it's funner that way, because you don't have to wait after every week for a new episode. What do you want to do when you want to do something very bad? Bad as in rebellious? I would usually consult my friends. If ever. If I should have learned it earlier, I might have been in the PMA. Oh, Philippine Military Academy. That's alright. We, live and learn. in life. Making doors, window frames, and even tables. Oh, that's so cool. I'm thinking, why am I thinking of The Sims? You know what, Cascabel? I think it's because I wrote a short story about The Sims, so I think that's why it popped in my head. Perfect pronunciation. Welcome, welcome. That is in like a bad choice? Oh, Love says that they journal. I'm an overthinker. So I think about things very meticulously, and it's to a fault because that paralyzes me sometimes. Yeah, I don't know. I'd usually consult my friends first just to see if my overthinking is valid or if it's too much. But yeah, I'm kind of more on the cautious side nowadays. How about you guys? Like delayed gratification. Oh, that's what I do. Interesting. I want to watch it too. Yes, I know your username just screams that anime, and it's a big compliment. Also, your stream's very pretty. I love the sweet aesthetic, and you read tarot too. Oh my gosh, are you also a reader? Welcome. Yes, thank you so much. I actually the whole sweets and like chocolate, it's part of my lore, but I still have to like finalize it because I would really like to include maybe a channel on my Discord about what my lore is about. So yeah, my godfather is a carpenter. That's so cool. I was thinking of Sabrina Carpenter. Everyone's like making those memes about her. Bye bye. Oh, you're learning. No worry, enjoy the process. It'll be fun. As of now, I'm learning more about astrology. I'm going to be opening astrology services as well, but it's just going to be like mini readings. So I don't read transits, things like that. More about like life patterns, emotional patterns, personality, all of that jazz. Lemon's lore is a punching bag. Ooh, alright, love. I'll let you know. I'll let everyone know when the astrology services are up. Because tarot is still my main thing, right? And I go by Sophie's Tarot. It's still gonna go the same way as the tarot readings, but instead of pulling cards, I'll be looking at your chart. So yeah, I know like other people, the way they offer service, like astrology services, is more like how do they do it? There's like a lot of, I see like compatibility readings and what else? It has something to do with timing, but I don't really do that. I would like to still approach it like through a tarot lens, if that makes sense. I'm having a hard time finding the right book / guide for tarot. Oh, I had a mentor, so that's how I learned personally. Will Sophie ever play Minecraft? Help bully Lemon in Minecraft. I don't know, I'm not really a bully. Maybe for fun. Oh my gosh, wait. Guys, I've been watching what's the name? Digital Circus? I sound like such a grandma when I say that. What, the one with Pomni? Yeah, anyway, I'm watching that. I'm still like I'm at the gun episode. That's where I stopped. So no spoilers, please. But I really like it. And my favorite character so far is Kinger. Yeah, have you guys seen that? We need Bedrock Minecraft server. What's that? Does that have like a lot of zombies? I played Minecraft like once with my friend before. I'm pretty sure I got eaten by a zombie. Yeah, what's the amazing Digital Circus? Oh, you watched it very fast. I'm probably gonna watch it after stream while eating. But that one episode kind of freaked me out. The haunted house one. That was the one with Kinger though. That was the episode where I was like, this guy's gonna be my favorite character. At least one of my favorite characters. Can I guess that Jax is the most popular one? Was that his name? The purple rabbit? He seems like a character that a lot of people would like. Yeah. Atelier, you know what? When they had that episode where, what do you call that? He had that maid outfit. I was like, oh no, the creators know what they're doing. We go play on peaceful so Sophie don't die, but Lemon. Yeah, we'll put Lemon on Bedrock Cage. Poor Lemon. Is he always on Bedrock Cage? Pomni and Jax. Yeah, I figured Jax was probably very popular. He seems very... like, it seemed like he was designed specifically to be a hear me out. You know what I mean? Because my friend was telling me that he's their hear me out. And I'm like, well, I'm really not that surprised. Like, considering how they made his mannerisms and way he talks and all that. My brother has that plush. There's a plushie. I didn't even know that. Oh, that's so funny. I'm Kinger. Is there any like Kinger plushies? He's my favorite. I feel so like my heartstrings get tugged when he kind of regains some of his memories and he becomes so thoughtful. Love him. I'm Java though, although I think Bedrock and Java can play together. Methinks. She put me in an arena and threw NPC enemies at me. I think Digital Circus has NPCs. Oh my gosh, like the gummy crocodile, the one with the Australian accent. Made me so sad. But he came back again in the fast food episode, and he didn't have his memories. Did anyone used to play Club Penguin? Just a question. I think, because I watched this video, or I listened to this video about Club Penguin and like what happened to it. I'm pretty sure it was like more than an hour long, but it just brought back a lot of fun memories. I know, it was so sad. I felt so bad for Pomni when the alligator came in the fast food restaurant. Oof, my heart. We haven't played Club Penguin. It was so fun. I think now they have it opened up, but it's not official. Also, I think that there's no more memberships, so people can like kind of just get whatever clothes they like, or they could have membership perks without paying for anything. What's the difference between a Java player and Bedrock? I only played Papa's Pizzeria. Do you want me to play that? Oh my gosh, have I played that? I don't even know. It's here. Oh, it's here in Crazy Games. I'm a little tired though. It's I think I played this. I played like the Club Penguin pizza game. Like that's what I remembered, but they're kind of like in the same vein. Yeah, it died. It died long ago. I think, did it start dying when it got sold to Disney? I don't know if that was the turning point. Yeah, Club Penguin, right? It was fun. I feel like if Yui and Lemon had Club Penguin, Yui would definitely bully Lemon. Oh my gosh, the Puffles! I just remembered that. Oh, they were so cute. It's too old to be sustainable. I wonder how you could possibly keep it up. Like, I don't know. Well, what could they have possibly done to sustain it? Yeah, the Puffles. I remember there was a black Puffle and it was like more emo. But it was like the most popular one, I think. Turn it into a gacha game. Good point. Good point. Too bad they didn't do that. They are. They're really cute. I wonder if they have like Club Penguin games online, like where I don't have to sign up to. Can I play it online? Nah, they have like Club Penguin Legacy, but I think I have to make an account. Oh, by the way, Yui, when I went to Japan, I used a gacha machine for Haikyuu keychains, and we were not allowed to record it. Which is like... I mean, is it because it's considered gambling? And you can't... Is it like illegal to record it or something? I prefer gacha IRL. I prefer gacha than IRL money. Really? No, some stores just have that as a policy. Okay, it was in like Akihabara. I don't remember the exact store though. But yeah, I was thinking like, oh, is it a gambling thing? Are we not allowed to do? Hi, Ready Player One. Hold on, Cascavel. Sorry, I think like Automod held your message back. How do I don't know if Coffee is still here. I don't know how to I don't know how to allow your message to push through. Sorry about that. Oh, some will let you record. There's a lot of... When I went to, what's that? Ueno. There's a lot of gambling there. You know what I wanted to try doing? Because I saw a lot of maid cafes. There were so many girls standing out in the cold, and they were handing out like these flyers. I felt kind of bad for them. But like I was thinking, I kind of want to like go to a maid cafe for fun. I wonder what the experience is like. I thought I accidentally unfollowed Sophie for a second. You're cool, you're cool. I mean, I don't know. What do they do there? Is it like wholesome? I don't want to go to the, you know, I don't want to go to the suspicious ones. Like, just like the ones where they give you cake and coffee or something. Panchiko parlors ride the line of legal because technically you can't exchange the balls for money in the thing. You have to do that outside the shop. Oh, interesting. Fun loophole. A braking system through transmission paired with the turn signal sounds. Underground idols, I feel bad for them. What's an underground idol? What do they do? I suddenly remembered the mall. Oyoi! Marui! I really, like the whole time I was there, I read it as oyoi. I think VTubers and online idols are a thing now. Oh, I see. Well, yeah, hasn't that been a thing? Or maybe we're thinking about different things, but I do know VTubers that like sing and release music. They're usually very wholesome, but I only watched YouTube videos about that. Same here, I just saw reels. I knew like there's some Filipinas, I think. I don't know if they worked in a maid cafe though, but they would work as hostesses. Although there's this one American who used to work as a teacher in Japan, and then she became a hostess, but she said that it's been tougher because the yen got weaker, the economy is kind of worse now, so they're having a harder time like finding customers, like for her, I guess. New idols that are not well known. Yeah, I guess they'd have to work extra hard, maybe get some social media leverage, maybe? I don't know. Avoid going out late in Japan or you'll miss the train and will pay taxi, and it's expensive, people say. I saw videos about that, but I think what some people did was they stayed in like a manga cafe. I've never been inside a manga cafe, but that's what they said that they did. Underground idols are fresh idols that are not well known. Oh wait, I already read that. Just a host that greets people. Yeah, it's someone who greets people, and then if they're like in a bar, I think they do have to talk to customers and, you know, not necessarily flirt, but they do just have to keep a conversation going and make them feel welcome. According to the one YouTuber that I watched who works as a hostess, she did say that a lot of girls actually go on dates with these men for money, you know, so they can earn more. But you know, it's, I think like that's outside their workplace, and it's like it becomes more of a personal thing, I guess. Yeah, taxis are expensive. So what time does the train? I miss the trains in Japan. But they did say that it gets really bad if you're, you know, if you're working there and like the rush hour gets really crowded. Would you ever wear a maid dress, Yui-san? They look kind of fun to wear. Would you guys wear a maid dress like Jax? Japan does have a foreigner taxi and the normal there are. I never rode a taxi there, probably because I don't know, I really enjoyed the train rides. Yeah, it does. It feels great. I miss Japan. I miss the visits. I don't know if I'd really want to live there though, because people were saying like the work hours are really long. Furby maid dress. What would that look like? Just with Furby prints on it? Foreigner taxi is tourist scam. Ooh, you know what, guys? I heard of this story. I was in a Grab, and then the driver told me, and this driver was like really cool, but he told me that he heard a story, I think from one of his passengers, that passenger's friend got scammed because the taxi charged them 5,000 pesos for a trip that wasn't even that long, but because they were foreign and they've never been to the Philippines, they thought it was normal. So that's a huge scam. It's an open secret for hosts. The main problem with host clubs are the drinks, because if you use their services, you have to buy drinks for your companions. I heard about that one, yeah. They can range from 2 to 10k pesos per drink. The host bars usually prey on foreigners because the prices aren't on anything. Interesting. I knew someone, suspicious deviled eggs, I knew someone who earned, but this was like pre-pandemic, I think. But yeah, she was so good at being a hostess, and she was so good at, I guess, like going on dates with these guys, but not overstepping any boundaries, right? Not doing any dirty work. But she earned like up to like $1 million a month doing hostess work. It was like, yeah, that's crazy. I don't know about now though. I don't know if it would be the same. Yeah, 5k. 5k is crazy for a taxi ride. I feel so bad for the people that got scammed. I believe that face card never declines for her. That's impressive. I think I didn't really see many photos of her, but you know, good on her. She was like, is it a talent? What do you call it, a talent? She's good at making money off of like I guess being a host. Like, she knows how to get money from men. Is that being a sugar baby? I don't know. I've never done that, but you know, I admire the fact that she did it without you know, going too far with it, or sorry, I'm trying to find like the tactful like the tactful way to say it, because I don't want to like sound disrespectful. Charisma's a skill. That's true. She has a lot of charisma, and she was able to do it without speaking any Japanese. So she was able to like riz a bunch of like Japanese, like rich Japanese guys, and she didn't speak any Japanese. I'm guessing like